Alright, so no intro today, but still follow me on BShoot, Brighty on Odyssey, of course on Twitter, Instagram, Reddit. Mine just in case channel gets shut down, terminate DDoS, God forbid, hack, shadow ban, what have you. I'm going out to see a movie today, obviously. Oh man, it's weird. I'm not even just seeing one, I'm seeing two. I know the other one came out like 2.5, 3 weeks ago, but my nephews really wanted to see it badly, so I was like, they were in the town and decided to freaking go see the one, which is Into the Spider-Verse thing from Sony Pictures. I didn't even see the first one, so I'm gonna have to watch that one when I get back on that one. And of course, I'm definitely watching another one. Has an old school nostalgia freaking vibe that I have like loving for years. Besides Ben Affleck being Spider-Man, Batman, it's gonna be Michael Keaton as the old school Batman from 1989 that came out way back when I was like a '90s baby back in the day. Anyways, so there's that. Make sure to subscribe down below cartoon design for both of these ones. This one's for Shock News and the other one's from Mary Sue, and it's Yahoo one here. Depends. I decided to play some little old school Ape Escape music. Anyways, this one was pretty huge. When I tell you guys see this, it'll be like Sunday, so it's like 2 days old. But two other things I wanted to say real quick. Mention the official trailer for the Netflix One Piece thing came out. Man, I already know it's gonna look freaking real bad, disgusting, terrible. And there's another reaction I was gonna do. It has something to do with oh man, I don't even know if it's real or fake, but it looks kind of real, kind of fake. The full cast, I hope it's real. It's for Netflix again. Granted, I'm hyped for it too. The Squid Game's official casting thing for season 2 is finally gonna be out, so I may react to that or King of Fighters trailer that came out last week. So there's that. So yeah, there we go. So it says I'm Shaq News. I haven't read from him since March, April. It's been a little while. Man needs no introduction. The dude's been around since I think the longest I've heard of him was like 2020, but I think he's been around since like 2015, 16 when a lot of like competitive tournament games started being a thing, or like a lot of like what was it called? I forget what it was called. Not competitive sports, esports started blowing up. I guess he started getting popular at the time. I didn't know who he was until 5.5 years later. So XQC signs $1 million non-exclusive streaming deal with KICK platform out. This comes from Donovan Esquire. It's got a credit card due. Twitch's largest streamer has inked the enormous contract with a new competitor. So yeah, let's truly jump into it now. Sorry for the long wait there. Yeah, so this is Twitch's largest streamer, XQC, has signed a $1 million contract, 2-year non-exclusive streaming deal with the KICK app. A major shakeup in the streaming business industry, admin, increasing tensions between Twitch and some of its biggest names. Felix Langelo. Oh, he's got the same name PewDiePie. Okay. I knew he was French-Canadian for a while. I just didn't know his last name, though. XQC. Former Overwatch pro turned streaming superstar will take his talent to KICK, as reported by the New York Times and confirmed by Langel. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Langel. During a subsequent live stream, XQC explained that his community that he won't be leaving Twitch permanently. Thanks to the non-exclusive nature of his new contract, XQC is still free on Twitch as many times as he likes. KICK officially launched earlier this year, co-owner by popular streamer Trainwreck TV and heavily funded by gambling company Stake. KICK operates essentially the same as Twitch with lighter rules on content. KICK has been aggressively trying to lure streamers over onto his platform for the past several months, with those efforts ramping up after Twitch puts itself in the hot water by introducing non-concealed changes to its advertisement guidelines. Oh yeah, that's an understatement there, man. They made it a billion times worse once they put those terms of services. They made their policy, rules, and regulations a lot more different. They messed it up a lot worse. That's extremely bad. So it says this comes from another big famous Twitch streamer, Ludwig. His brothers is saying LeMayo, Shamor. And this is pretty wild. This dude's freaking contract's a billion times bigger compared to like I thought it was from Miami Heat now, the LA Lakers, and I thought it was from Miami Heat stuff. He plays for that one now. I don't really give a shit about basketball, football anyway, so I'll keep up and on that mess or bullshit. No offense if any of you guys like it. That's good. You do you. I'm gonna do me. He's gonna have a bigger $1 million contract, 10 times more than LeBron James. That's insane. This younger ass kid makes more money than LeBron. That's extra mind blowing. Well, hopefully I don't think I highly doubt a lot of AC sports betting have to sell their soul to, at least for Satan and devil and that shit. So luckily they don't have to do that shit. I don't think so. I doubt it. Depends. Unless it's like a big ginormous mainstream media sponsorship. He might have had to, sadly. I hope he didn't. So it says that the announcement sent waves through the industries. With several Twitch and YouTube biggest streamers climbing into the news, it'll be interesting to see if the move inspires other creators on Twitch to jump ship in hopes of greener pastures on the KICK app. Yeah, so very fast over thoughts, views, and opinions. Like I said before, I'll say it again. I never really followed this dude on Twitch at all. I just seen a lot of like meme videos about the dude. And the only 2 streams that were VODs that I watched on him was last year when that whole giant old ass way blown out of proportion, which in my personal opinion was just probably a big giant stage psyop event and it was fake. Granted, I liked some of the movies the dude was in, and the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing. I remember watching his VODs on that. And then another one before that when oh man, I know he did a lot of older collaborations with Pokemon, XQC, not XQC, Asmongold, all the OTK people over there, and other big giant Twitch streamers that are very, very massively prevalent over there on that site. Who else? And then he did it with a few hot tub streamers. He had a bunch of hot takes on that. And what else did he have? I remember watching another VOD of his. He goes about the Joker, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. I think he's a real big fan of it, and he loved it a lot. And that's pretty wild. That's pretty much all the stuff I knew from him. Other than that, yeah, there's always a bunch of like meme compilation videos. Some people make meme compilation videos about the dude. I know the dude's a billion, trillion, quadrillion times more richer than me. Than any money I'll ever have in my life. I'd probably have to live 40, 50 billion lifetimes to have the money that dude probably has. Anyways, let's get on to the next part of the video from the Mary Sue. And a lot of people are really upset over how the Fable chick looks like from the Fable remake remaster game. Okay, so this one, like I said before, I'll say it again, it's from the Mary Sue. These are the upcoming games you won't want to miss. It's from Madeline Carpoa from Mary Sue, and I already know how this place is. This is about as a fucking Kotaku, Polygon, or freaking Gamer, or even worse. What's called a reset areas. So I gotta credit due, unfortunately. I'm not gonna read every single one of these freaking little mini paragraphs she read. This is the season for new games announcements. I gotta say, the first year in a while I've been pleasantly surprised. Well, yes, my love for Dragon Age has yet been lurking somewhere in the shadows. With no news to offer, some titles I've been curious about for a while finally made their debut. That causes for celebration. As well as this, there are some other indies that might have gone overshadowed by the big boys kicking up dust, i.e. Final Fantasy Rebirth, Starfield, which both look fine, so I'm excited for this roundup. I'll be sharing some titles I'm personally excited about, big and small. I think y'all will enjoy it as well. Oh man, let's start doing the black sim thing too. I already know this chick looks like. I thought she was like a white chick and an Asian girl, but it is what it is. I don't really give a shit about that, but let's move on. As always, feel free to share your own sources of excitement in the comment section below. Yeah, so there's that. And this is the one that was really, really bad. This is the one that Twitter, some people are extremely angry as fuck about this. I'm not sure if this is a remake, remaster, reboot, spin-off, prequel, spiritual successor, or just a sequel to the first 2 Fables, part 3, or just the original Fable. It might just be the first one, because it didn't say Fable 3 in it, so it's probably just a remake, remaster, but it's probably going to be way, way worse. I didn't play the original one, and granted I had the original Xbox and the Xbox 360, I just never gave a shit about it too much. Because games like that, especially MMORPGs and JRPGs, I had way, way, way massively less interest in those games, so let's move on. It's been a little over a decade since the last proper Fable titles, and leaving fans wondering if we'd ever see our beloved chic albino ever again. And then again, when we got a teaser, we promised we'd return, but with little context. We were again left to wonder what's going on with our favorite heroes, question mark. Also goes on to say, while the latest trailer doesn't give us too many story and crumbs, it does give us answers that we've been waiting for. Yes, albinos and heroes are back again, baby. Or is they're back again for them? I don't really know too much about this game, but it's just, I never really cared too much for it, but they probably did a lot of wokeism SJW crap onto it, so I'd be very, very extremely angry upset if I was an old school player, old school fan about this franchise. But let's move on. Yes, the humor infused Whimsiness is still there. Whimsiness is still there. Yes, the world is still rife with fantasy, which likes a witch filled of wonder. When we all played the first Fable title in our PJs many years ago, I didn't. And yes, Richard Iota will be playing a giant named Dave, which who cares very much about his beloved. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I'm not even gonna say it. This is Vargy, as one would expect with such a video game. Yeah, thoughts, views, and opinions. I literally don't have too much to say at all. Like maybe two small little things I'll say. Ah, man, I can see why a lot of freaking people on Twitter were shitting and gawking all over this freaking really bad segment of a male macho feminist looking dude that's not even a woman anymore, just a literal freaking guy. I don't know what type of bullshit ass agendas are trying to pull, but I ain't gonna pull no fast ones on me. I'm telling you that shit right now, honestly. To be fucking frank and honest with this shit now. And the second thing I'll say is that, and I didn't really care about games like these at all in the first place, but I feel really bad for the guys, the ones that are straight heterosexual dudes. Not even because, they're going to be able to fap off to it or any of that. It's not even because of that. Just, it's kind of horseshit, man. Thank God when I was a 90s kid all the way to like 2014, 15, before, maybe before 2015. I was in my early 20s before I hit my mid 20s. This shit wasn't going on at all. You're a sexy, super hot ass freaking female chick, or the verse opposite. Super buff macho, super sexy, hot, handsome looking dude. There was no in between, no fucking middle. So there kind of was when I was a 90s kid, but it was way less worse compared to however the fuck it is nowadays. I feel really bad for a lot of old school fans. They probably just got egg all over their face, and they're wondering why Phil Spencer, why the CEO of Xbox and the original developers, they might not even be there for this game this time, unless they keep some of the stories the same, but they mix up a lot of political quotes and bullshit ideologies. It's gonna be a shitty get where go broke run on business again. That's all I say for now. I'm out of links to screws about down below, cards on sign, and finish. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys and fans, talking motives. I'll see you next week as a day of connect wherever in the world, the universe out there. Stay tuned for channel, just good video news, and moments, reviews, drama news. Once in a while, celebrity actor, actress news, rumor news on that. Elon Musk news, once in a while, YouTube drama news. Yeah. Inside the Enemy Mon news as well. Peace out, Jizu. Bye. See you on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm going to stay safe. I'm out. I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.